y'all, welcome to another reading vlog. So it is actually Monday at 9 o'clock and I am at work. It took me pretty much all night until about 9 or 9:10 to edit my vlog from last week and get it up because I lost all my work about 2 hours in. Like I was nearing the end and just rewatching it to make sure that everything was good, and then it did something. So I had to start all over and edit it again. So it took me about 4 hours, 4.5 hours, 5 hours. But I'm here at the office alone, I think for the majority of the day. My boss is out and I have a couple of work things to do, and then I think I'm going to read Strange the Dreamer. If you can hear weird noises, the coffee maker, sorry. I'm going to read Strange the Dreamer. I am 19% into the 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I listened to that last night and then on my drive to work, and it's okay. I think the narrator is too involved. Like, honestly, it feels like if Nick Carraway from The Great Gatsby thought we cared about his life, which we didn't. So that's kind of what it feels like. I just got home. I stopped by the library and picked up some books. At work, I basically just did my bullet journal. I didn't really read all that much. So I'll show you guys the progress later when I do the rest of my bullet journal. Let's go over the books that I got at the library. So I got Wilder Girls by Rory Power. I'm not entirely sure what this is about fully. All I know is that it's about, thanks Gotham, it is about girls who I think get stranded on an island or something, and they're all like mutated and stuff. I think it's like a Lord of the Flies, but like more modern kind of deal. I got Circe by Madeline Miller. This is a retelling of Circe, I think, or a spin-off of Circe's life or something like that. I actually got this originally in ebook, and then I had to pick up the Wilder Girls from my library, so I figured why the heck not just get the physical copy if they had it, and they did. Pretty Girls by Karen Slaughter. I think I mentioned in my previous vlog that I had gotten this ebook as well, and then I just decided that I wanted to get the physical book. And last is The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. And yeah, this is the first in a trilogy that I've heard really good things about, so I'm excited to read that. So it is now 7:30. I have finished my March spread, and I think I am going to read until 9. I am going to read Strange the Dreamer. I am 59 pages in. I also listened or tried to listen to The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo on audio while I was doing my audiobook, and I didn't really care. And so I wasn't really like paying any attention, and then I thought about it. I'm like, I don't really care about regular celebrities, so why would I care about a fake celebrity? So I didn't finish it, and I actually also got the audiobook for Daisy Jones and the Six. I kind of have a feeling it's going to be the same way, but also because it's about a rock band, I'll probably be a little bit more interested. But I'm going to give it a shot tomorrow on my commute. I'll start it tomorrow. We'll see how I feel. But for right now, I'm going to start Strange the Dreamer, and I will update y'all once I am further in. Hey y'all, so it is Tuesday. I am 179 pages into Strange the Dreamer, and even though I'm reading this really slow, I'm really enjoying it. It's pretty without being too complicated and wordy, and I think the reason that I'm reading it slow is because there's a lot of depth in it, and I don't want to miss anything. There's a lot of like strange relationship pics or events or whatever that I don't want to miss. And this book is like 530 pages-ish. It's a lot of story, but I don't want to miss anything because I'm really enjoying it. It's about a hidden city that has disappeared 200 years ago. No one knew what happened to the city. They couldn't even remember the name. And our main character, Laszlo Strange, is a librarian, is basically obsessed with the city. He thinks that something magical is going on, and he thinks it's his life's purpose to find out what happened. And so he wants to travel to this lost city and figure out what's going on. It's also another point of view of a girl who is in the city, and she is something other, like she's something magical, and she has powers, and it's like her whole family. It's her 3 sisters and her brother. I don't know if they're actually like brother and I know the sisters are sisters, but I don't know if the dude is a brother. And I am really enjoying it. I'm reading that, and then I also was listening to Daisy Jones and the Six on my commute. I'm about 2 hours in, and I listen on 2 times speed because I'm only listening to it on my commute. I'm enjoying it as well. The audiobook that I'm listening to, because it's 7 people, well, it's technically 8 people. It's like all the band members, and then Daisy Jones, and then the wife of one of the band members. And the audiobook has like each character has their own voice, and it's like interview style. And that's, I think, what makes it a little bit better than The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Evelyn Hugo was less interview style and more to do with the narrator, which I didn't care for because I didn't care about the narrator. I wasn't listening, I wasn't reading the book for the narrator. I was reading the book for Evelyn Hugo. But this, we don't even know the narrator's name. Thus far, that might change for some reason, but thus far, we don't know the narrator's name or anything. It's just straight up interviews recounting the history of this band, this fictional band. And I'm enjoying it, so I probably will continue listening to it. That's pretty much it as far as book updates. It is, like I said, now 8, so I'm going to read it for about another hour, and then that'll be it for my reading for the day. I would just like to say that I really like Laszlo and Ruza's, I'll put the name here, their friendship. It's cute. I really like it. Hey guys, so it is Wednesday, I think. Anyways, it is like 2 days until the end of the month, and I definitely wanted to read more books before the end of the month, and I just have been slacking. I possibly might be able to finish Strange the Dreamer because I am 220 pages in, and it's 5:30 something. And then I'm also gonna end up finishing Daisy Jones and the Six because I'm about 75-ish% of the way through that. I thought that I would, I don't know, like Daisy, and I don't. I don't like Daisy and I don't like Billy. I was hoping we would get some sort of redemption arc where they are like become better people or whatever. And I get like the atmosphere that they are in isn't really conducive to like bettering yourself. Like it's a lot of drugs and all of that. So it's not like it's healthy, I guess. But I was just hoping for something because I can't stand either of them. They're selfish, they're demanding. Billy tries to control everything, and I don't know which one I dislike more, Billy or Daisy. But probably Billy. He's so freaking irritating. But I am going to try to finish Strange the Dreamer tonight and maybe start something else. We'll see if I finish it tonight. The animals are out right now, and they're like a full-time job, keeping up with them when they are out roaming. So I read intermittently, or I'll end up putting something on the TV just to watch in between keeping up with them. But yeah, if I finish it, I'll give y'all an update, or if something pops up. Oh, so I also wanted to mention that in Strange the Dreamer, I got to the part where our main character, her power is to manipulate dreams. So she, like, at night when the villagers are sleeping, she sends out moths and they go into people's dreams, and she can, like, she can affect them, and she's basically been giving the villagers nightmares. But she just, like, not met Laszlo, but saw him sleeping and, like, went into his mind or whatever, and saw his dreams and, like, described his dreams. And I'm so excited for them to meet because I root for both sides, and so I'm so just confused. And it's kind of reminding me of Atlantis, the animated movie, where the main guy is trying to discover this hidden town, and then he finds out that the people that he's working with are bad, and so he kind of switches sides and goes with the natives. I know that the sisters aren't natives, but still, I'm excited to see what happens. Alright, y'all, it's Thursday at 8 o'clock. Today I finished Daisy Jones and the Six. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. My pro was that the audiobook was really good. I liked the different narrators for every character, and the interview style worked really well with the audiobook. And then my con was that I really disliked Billy and Daisy the entire time, and they were honestly so dislikable that it ruined a lot of it for me. I've been going back and forth all day of whether it's really a 4-star or a 3-star, because if I had read it, I don't think I would have gotten through it. I think because I listened to the audiobook, it was good. And I don't know if that means that the book itself is good or what. I'm not sure what that means. I'll have to think about it. I am 364 pages into Strange the Dreamer. I feel like I'm reading it fast, but then I'm really not. Like, I started reading it Tuesday. I'm just kind of feeling very meh, and I'm getting distracted and I can't really focus. So the book is good, and I like the characters, and I like Laszlo, and I like Sarai, and I like the storyline, and I mean, everything about this would be a 5-star read, and like put it in my top favorites. And maybe that's okay. Maybe it's okay that I'm only reading like 100 pages or so at a time. You know, maybe it's just that I'm like taking it slow and really enjoying the book. I don't know, but I'm gonna keep reading for another hour, well, 30 minutes, and yeah. Hey y'all, it is now Saturday at around 12:30-ish. Yesterday I recorded my March TBR video, and then I basically spent the whole day watching YouTube videos. I read a little bit, but that was basically it. I am 416 pages into Strange the Dreamer, and I think that I'm going to take a break, and I am going to reread Birthday Girl, because I am in a big fantasy slump right now, and I'm struggling to want to read. So I'm going to try to, the easiest way for me to get out of a slump is to read books that I've already read that I loved. So I think I'm going to read Birthday Girl. It's not super complicated, it's sweet, I really like it. So hopefully rereading it will get me out of my slump. It's 5:30 now. I didn't finish Strange the Dreamer. I did start Birthday Girl. I am like 100 or so pages in, and if you hear music in the back, it is the Harry Potter ambient soundtrack that I will link in the description because it's super relaxing. Really nice to read too. I realized that I have like 10 or so books that are due back to the library within like the next less than 18 days. And instead, I'm reading a book I've already read that I own. It is Sunday, and I finally finished Strange the Dreamer. I started this book like Tuesday, I think, and it took me so long to read it. It's 500 pages, 530 something. And I gave it 4 out of 5 stars, and like the whole time I was like, this is a 5-star, this is a 5-star, this is a 5-star. But it took me so long to get through it. I don't know what it was. I don't know if I was in a slump or what, but I read Birthday Girl yesterday, and I read all 300 and something 70 pages in 7 hours. So I don't know, it's a 4 out of 5. Maybe I'll revisit it because I think there's a sequel, so maybe if the sequel's not already out, or when I go to pick up the sequel, I'll revisit the first one and I'll see how I feel. But the writing was gorgeous, the world was beautiful, but the plot was so damn slow. Like, it felt like it was just dragging on for the whole time, and I don't know. But it's nearing the end of Sunday. I will probably be starting maybe The Diviners next. Maybe. But I'm definitely not going to be getting through any more books today. So I'll wrap up this reading vlog. If you made it all the way to the very boring end, because I like literally did absolutely nothing this week, thank you. And if you liked this, make sure you like it, comment anything you have down below, make sure you subscribe so you know every single time that I post, and I will see y'all in my next video.